green flag. Biggity, biggity, biggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Let's go eat a goddamn snack.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 69 of the Touchdowns and Track Limits podcast, also known as episode 10 of the Touchdowns and Track Limits podcast. On the right side of my little bubble here is the wonderful James Barrett Jr.
Hi.
And down here, who is a suspiciously Brent Cruz looking guy, is Skylar Dagley, our wonderful international flair.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, bad, I guess.
It is quite literally football season, which is fine. There's hockey too, but I think we're going to get started tonight because, boy, last night was Tuesday. Jimmy, would you like to tell people what Tuesday night is?
So Tuesday night for myself and Ethan this week at least. Skylar's pretending to be an MMA fighter again.
I was driving home.
No, he was pretending to be an MMA fighter tonight. That's why we killed him.
He's pretending to be an MMA fighter again.
Right.
Who gives a damn what?
Technically, it's boxing, though. But anyway.
I wasn't going to correct you guys.
He's pretending to hit things. He's pretending. Oh, my sweet Jesus.
And right in the middle of our intro, we have, for the first time ever, our celebrity guest, Brian from Family Guy. Say hello, Brian.
Hi.
Okay, this isn't actually Brian from Family Guy. I hate to be the one to tell you all that. This is
It's not actually Brian from Family Guy.
No, I know people are gonna be so disappointed to hear that. I was.
Peter, what are you doing, crap? What the fuck?
All right. Well, what Jim was getting to here, it was last night.
Okay, I'll just fuck off then. Yeah, it was league night in the Pro Truck Nationals for myself and Ethan. Skylar was pretending to fight people, allegedly. Yeah, it was Laguna Seca with the Pro 2 off-road jumpy trucks in the Pro Truck National League, run by last week's guest, Brett Meservy, along with Josh Baddock, who we should try and get Josh on here at some point.
That would be unreal.
It is not a Josh Baddock podcast, but it hopefully will be at some point.
Yeah. Josh, I mean, granted, he does have a front clip to put on that number 88 Pro 4 Modified.
He's got time. He's got time to do that.
I'm not going to say what the old front clip was off of, but because that may or may not get him in some trouble with Pro 4, but yeah, we're going to move on.
We do just text shed matters.
I don't even think you guys know about that.
He was talking about it last night.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I wasn't paying too close attention, but
anyway, the story for another time.
Maybe.
Yeah, he does have a front clip he's got to put on that car, though.
Yeah.
Because of another vehicle who tried to get some payback and succeeded, and then I got a great picture of him taking the walk of shame. Nothing specific. Yeah. It was league night, and it was Laguna Seca in the Pro 2 off-road trucks, a 35-minute endurance race.
Or it was a 35-lap race that Brett didn't put enough time in for.
At Laguna?
Yeah. According to TT, he didn't put enough time to complete the 35-minute race.
He was so mad about that, too.
Dude, oh my God. It was awesome. I loved it. I heard it, and I'm just like, the fuck are we talking about here? Like, I almost jumped over the voice channel, like, Tom, are you having a stroke over there or something? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? It's like, this is a timed endurance race. We can't run out of time in a timed endurance race, dog.
Did he joined
something
after you left the voice call?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, see, he joined after to talk about it. He's like, why weren't we in Craftsman trucks? And I was like, I'm happy we were. They should never run Craftsman trucks. That is horrible.
Corey Heim might have found a way to win.
It was fun, though, with the Pro 2s.
Oh, man. fun. I'm doing
But-
it every week now. I joined at a horrible time. I
absolutely you did. You didn't make the
joined the-
playoffs.
I did not make the cut. I did not
I
make the
did.
transfer.
I made the transfer.
Okay, well,
and it
someone
may
who
come at Ethan's
races
expense.
made the cut.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about the big highlight from the points cutoff. Doug Meserve Jr. made the cut by
Well-
a single point over Kevin Boucher, which is pretty fucking badass considering the absolute shitstorm poor guy was going through last night. I mean,
Dougie does not know
give
he made
up.
the transfer. He is still on the screen at Thompson, counting the
Oh my
seconds.
God. That's got nothing to do with this, though.
Well, not race, but Pro 2s were was good. I started second. The only person faster than me was Aaron Fleming, so that's always cool.
Yeah, but were the tires legal?
No, I did my own tire doping. I pissed on the tires after smoking some weed, so
nice.
That is my version of tire dope. I was doing good. I actually exited the first corner like third, which was fine, and I was running along until someone who may or may not be in this call found a way by me on the inside of another car who was on the inside of me. And then I ended up fifth, which is fine. Until on a pit cycle.
I don't know, man. The way you're talking, it doesn't sound like it was fine.
No, I actually was smiling the entire time. I raced Brett like the whole time, but
I raced
sunshine and rainbows were flying over
way too
Laguna
long.
Seca.
They were,
I
but
raced Potter for all too long.
dude, the 60 and the 90. I don't know.
The 90's a weapon. I don't know who the hell the 90 is. He's okay.
Yeah, the 90 killed me. So these guys wrecked each other in the final corner. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I was going slower because I'm like, I don't want to get wrecked here. I'm going to finish like top 5, which is fine with me because I was catching the leaders. I was faster than the leaders. Well, then we go down into turn 1. These guys wreck each other. I'm like, cool, I'll just sneak by. The fucking 90 car just turns dead left, hooks me, mounts the rear of my truck. So I'm screwed now.
Yeah,
So
that checks out.
I got so much damage. I was running with Brett. So
Freaky with it.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that Brett was either trying to conserve fuel in the lead or back in 15th with me at the end of that race. So
he was actually trying to conserve fuel, I'm pretty sure, because he almost made it to the end.
Yeah, do you know why he didn't? Because he forgot that he was conserving fuel. And he stopped shutting off the truck into the corners. That's why he didn't conserve enough fuel. He would have done it, but no. Then me and Brett had a good little race there, but I got killed by the 90. That was pretty much the end of my competitive day. I still finished 12th, which was fine.
Oh, that's who wasn't there last night.
Who?
The race seemed a little too clean. Nick Hovey wasn't there.
The race seemed a little too clean.
Nick Hovey, that
throwing shade.
Aaron Plemons was doing good until what's his name?
Me and Potter showed up.
No,
No, I can't even say that because he was pulling away from me and Justin.
No, who was having the wheel issues? Was it Braden or Doug?
Dougie.
Yeah,
it was Dougie. Oh my god!
Into the corkscrew. He murdered that man.
Dude, I passed Dougie 2 times in the.
Doug was an
I feel
so
bad. I feel so bad for.
Anyway, who won? Oh, I guess we'll know who won.
Here, if you give me a second,
Jursic, right?
Up. Yeah, Jursic won over TTMG, and
Who was
then
about that, by the way.
What?
Tom joined, right? And he was, Brett, why were you saving? Why didn't you just pit on the lap iRacing told you? He's like, because I'm trying to win, Tom.
Yeah.
It was
what the hell, Tom?
Interaction. But
all right, let's see here. Results from last night. So your top 3 was Zach Jursic taking down the win. Would have been his 2nd win of the year. I don't know what happened in the other one. We're not going to dive into that though.
I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. And
You
then
don't know.
TTMG finished second, and then
Distant.
David Loogie
Loogie.
finished.
That dickhead.
He,
It can.
he finished third.
God save the end of the night, baby.
And then you got Riley Murchio. I'm fucking that up really bad.
You do not need to.
Royally
fourth.
fucking.
And then Everett Larson in fifth, absolute weapon.
Where did you finish?
I
Did you
finished
finish?
sixth.
Oh.
Yes, I finished P6. Ahead of Nate Wenzel, Josh Baddock, Billman DaCosta, Brandon Medina rounding out your top 10. Then you have Brady Zolier in 11th, Braden Meservey, Ethan finished 13th. Brett Meservey finished 14th. Aaron Plemons 15th. Andrew Colley 16th. And then you got your lap downers. You had Matt Yost, Kevin Boucher, who I almost got cleaned out by going into the corkscrew.
Yeah, that was
just
yes.
all I hear. I'm hitting my brakes for the corkscrew, and I just hear, "I'm sorry, James," and I look in my rear view because I'm getting ready to get and I just see straight off the track is Kevin, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, I just saw Kevin die.
Yeah,
and then he starts rolling down the hill in my rearview mirror. I'm like, okay, Kevin's dead. I'm still alive. Thank God. Then you have Timmy Dorr, old Dougalo finished P20 after every problem you could possibly have. Justin Potter 21st, and then you have Colin Cavana, Sam Lincoln, Ethan Avelar, Tim Baddock, and Kenny Pertula finished last. 20 laps down.
Rip the homie.
Yeah, rest in peace, or
Gone but never
yeah,
forgotten.
rest in peace. Gone
Man,
and forgotten.
Boy,
F in chat.
but then we get to Thompson.
Oh my sweet Jesus. Yeah, Thompson. Let me start off with my Thompson race first.
Laps.
Yeah. Well, I finished fourth place, even though I completed
Right.
2 laps. I completed 2 laps.
He didn't actually fourth though.
No, I did not. We had a quick caution due to a bad start. We come out of turn 4, and I'll be honest, I was about half a push away from shit my pants.
Yeah, he was
hung a dead left in the infield, and I hear, James, what are you doing? I'm gonna shit my pants. And
he did.
Off running I went. So I officially finished fourth, 85 laps down.
But
this was an eliminator.
Wait, what?
This was an eliminator style race. Doesn't count for points or nothing. Yeah, I unofficially finished fourth. Kevin Boucher third. Dougalo in second. And then Josh Baddock took home the dub.
I finished
Josh.
Fucking impressive.
I finished fifth. I want to say that I finished fifth straight up. That was cool.
Down
Yeah.
Me? Oh man, I was a lot, but
DQ. Unofficially DQ'd.
Yes.
Because once you were eliminated, you just straight up got DQ'd. I never got DQ'd, so I finished fourth. Get fucked.
Well, I don't remember what happened much before. Like I actually was on 2 wheels at one point, but that wasn't even really.
Sick.
I made a sick 3-wide move into turn 1. David.
That was good.
David was attempting to kill Sam. So
yeah, Sam got bullied a lot.
Sam got bullied hard. So I just shot under David and Sam, didn't make contact. I don't even remember what happened up until the final stint. So let me try to explain this the best I can. Doug made a generational comeback from the start of the night. He could only go.
Oh my!
His idol was like half throttle. He was like going. He had no force feedback. He was struggling hard.
dude. He was on his old shitty wheel. And
So he was
man,
racing
Juggalo was killing it.
So he was racing Josh for the lead. He hardcore put Josh in the wall for the lead.
Dude, everybody put everybody in the wall on that one.
Right, but he got a big lead, and then Josh just drove right back to him.
Which was badass.
It was badass. Then Josh passed him pretty cleanly, and then immediately the yellow came out, which meant Josh won. And boy, howdy, Doug was beyond not happy about this situation. It was no Mike.
Not a happy Duggalo. Not a happy Duggalo.
Not a happy Duggalo. Like I joked, he is still verifying that Brett had a timer. He is still pissed about it, probably.
Too funny though.
He deleted some years probably in the name of that loss.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, no, he threw such a fit that he just left the call. We never heard anything from him ever again.
Bro quit.
I do think he is alive though. I
think Doug is alive. I think begrudgingly he goes on. Jimmy can't say anything about this next race though, because I raced this race. He went to bed.
I cannot because I was.
They gave you shit for that too, by the way. Braden did, I think, is his name, right?
What?
He's like, oh, he said, oh, Jimmy told me don't go to bed, don't go to bed. Then he goes to bed. But anyway,
Pussy.
yeah, exactly. So we were
Whatever.
two lights, play international. I felt good in practice, not great by all means. Sorry about that. I was right up there hanging around Baddock. So then we qualify. It was 8 of us. They invert the field, so I was 4th. I'm like, cool. So I start 4th. And I drive pretty quickly to 3rd, just chilling there. And
Vibing.
yeah, they eliminate some people, and then we finally, get down to 4 of us. It was me, Baddock. This is not how we restarted. Let me rephrase this. Baddock was in the lead. Braden was in the 11, right?
Yes, Braden is the red 11.
Braden was in 2nd. I was in 3rd. And David Lugie was 4th. Lejoie. Well,
I actually have no idea how to say his last name.
No one does. I passed Braden fair and square. I passed everyone fair and square, all right?
Fire.
And then I got up to Josh, and me and Josh were just straight fighting for the lead, fucking side by side. Great battle. Then David, in an attempt to save his kids, just right on the bottom, fucking bulldozed right into the side of me, who then sent me right into the side of Josh. He was going to transfer anyway, but instead he just put me and Josh way to the back. That's between me and Josh. I was way faster than Josh, but I made the executive decision I was not going to
Kill Josh.
right rear hook Josh Baddock today. So I got disqualified. It didn't matter because he wasn't fast enough in the end anyway. Either fucker finished 3rd, but who won? Yeah, they were side by side till the end. Fucking David won in the end. It was depressing.
Oh, David did win. Oh yeah, you did tell me that Dave won.
Safe, so good for him.
So, yeah, League Night was a success.
League Night was a success.
Yeah.
I got a shifter too.
You got a stick shift. At least
Big shifter for the guy.
Until I blip it to go down to like a lower gear to slow down, and I just shift up and fucking floor it into somebody on accident. Not saying anything specific happened in a Miata race 30 minutes ago.
Nice.
What's next? Terry, do you know NASCAR?
Terry does know NASCAR.
Okay, I forget sometimes. Terry, I see a lot of people on this Discord thing. Okay, bear with me here.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
bearing
got a
him.
good point there. I'm with him on that one.
I'm bearing.
Terry's just a sim racing guy.
Discord, to be fair.
He's the only dog in the Discord.
You got that dog
The
in
best
him.
dog in the Discord.
If you put a miss in front of his name, man, he's in charge of who Nick Saban's coaching for next year.
Eh, eh, eh.
So right after we got done recording last week, I was made to look a fool on one of the aspects. So we're talking about JRM, right? I was confused, kept going back and forth last week on if Carson Quapple's full-time announcement was that he was driving full-time, so he's eligible for driver's points, or like driving with that and Jordan Anderson, or if he was driving full-time for JRM. It is confirmed he'll be back in the one car full-time next year. The 17 car, I had a feeling he'd be full-time in one of the two lower series. Corey Day will drive the Hendrick Motorsports number 17 car in the
HendrickCars.com.
right, which looks suspiciously like the 71 of Raja. Well, not anymore, but the formerly Rajah Caruth driven 71 HendrickCars.com truck, which looks suspiciously like the HendrickCars.com late model stock that Kevin Harvick drives, which looks suspiciously
like every other
the
HendrickCars.com car.
No, looks suspiciously like the pro late model that Keelan Kevin Harvick's Kern County drives, which looks oddly familiar to Kyle Larson's number 5 HendrickCars.com Camaro. Which all ties back into Ricky Hendrick,
No, it doesn't.
who also drove the 17.
So
Alex Bowman, William Byron,
But anyway.
Kyle Larson. We
the first
watched Kyle Larson win in that same fucking car in person.
Oh, that's right, we did. What after a car that looked the exact same wrecked with Ty Gibbs. Anyway, good for Corey Day. We'll see what he does. He's had mixed results. I would have liked to see him in a truck instead of an O'Reilly's car.
That just sounds so
that's
goddamn
gonna take
awful.
so fucking
It's
long.
like a lot.
to that.
Dude, I'm gonna call it the Bush or
The
fuck,
Grand
what do I
National
call it?
Series.
Oh, I
No,
was always
the Busch
into calling
White
it the
Affinity
Busch
Series.
Xfinity.
Hear me out,
Busch
guys.
Wide.
Would it have been smarter for Rick Hendrick to put him in to the Junior Motorsports 88, or if he just paid Rajah to do a full season in the 88, and then took the rest of that funding and paid for Corey Day to do a full season in the 71?
I wouldn't have hated it.
I think it makes more sense because now you've got two drivers in the Hendrick pipeline in the Xfinity Series. Rajah's proven he's a race winner and he's a student. Corey Day hasn't proven shit on pavement. So right now you're already saying that you favor Corey Day purely because Kyle Larson says, hey, this guy's good, versus Rajah Caruth.
Yes, but that's on a fucking dirt track. I'm gonna be point blank. It's a dirt track versus a fucking NASCAR car.
Nas O'Reilly Auto Parts car.
NAS Riley car. All right, fucking hop off.
I like that term, Nas Riley.
Hey, yeah, that's what it is. The O'Reilly Auto Car Series. Baby, I'm good at this. Anyway,
It's the O'Reilly series.
it's the O'Reilly Series.
The
But yeah, that's
really coming out tonight, boys.
man, I'm dying.
I took extra strength Tylenol. Okay, I made sure to take it.
No, I took Tylenol PM, so we have until 9 o'clock.
All right, guys, hold on.
All right, so we got 30 minutes. Word.
My point is, and I've made this point, dirt racers are fast, but their racecraft is it's not
We've
there.
had this conversation so many times.
Christopher Bell is the exception.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kyle Larson, 0 racecraft. Tyler Reddick, 0 racecraft. Chase Briscoe, for lack of a better words, is a bull in a china shop. That fucker doesn't know where his corners of his race car are.
What's a corner?
So I do have a question because earlier today, Junior Motorsports posted about the Roto-Rooter cars and what they're gonna look like. So it showed the 9, the 7, and the 1. The
Yes.
1 still says Quapple/Zillage.
Let me go take a look here.
Running in that car because I seen that earlier and I made it a point to try and remember that to bring that up because it didn't make a lot of sense to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. He's hopping between the 1 and the 88.
But he's still full time at JRM, so
I hate that.
Why wouldn't they just put him in the 1?
Why wouldn't you just put Connor Zilic in the 88 car?
Yeah,
Exactly,
really, though.
on the 88 part-time like they used to.
Make
Well,
it the
I guess
All-Star
the
car.
9's part-time too.
That is so stupid.
Because JRM's running the 1, the 7, obviously, the 8 with Smith, and then 9 and 88, right? Like usual.
I'm sorry, if there's anybody they should have canned, it should be Sammy
Wait.
Hillmeyer.
I agree 100%.
Sammy Hussein.
Sammy
Yeah,
Hussein.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I don't know if they. I don't know if there was like a mess up on the
It could be.
graphic.
It could be, but no, because they
Never
doubled down on it. Terry, if you look, they doubled down on it 2 hours ago.
Yeah, exactly. With the
I don't know. That's a good
Interesting,
question.
but keep in mind we are still in the off season, so anything could change.
This is my opinion. Man, I need to go get a cough drop after I say this. You guys talk among yourselves, but
Half trap.
We'll dive into a little different segment.
well, we still got to talk
Then
about
we'll
some
come-
trucks. Got to talk about some truck stuff when I get back. But
Wrong.
When you get back,
the O'Reilly Auto Parts series will continue to be the least talented of the 3 series.
yeah, I'll agree with that.
Who is a Cup prospect in that series? Day. Corey Day.
Now Zilch is gone.
Basically
Corey Day.
nobody.
Taylor Gray? Potentially. Actually,
He's more of a JGR prospect than Heim is.
Harrison Burton. But Harrison's in the 24.
Eric Almirola.
All the good drivers are in bad, worse than Gibbs and JRM race cars. Why? What's there to be excited about? I'll be right back. I just got to walk over to my bed here.
They need the money.
He's
God,
pulling the dick out of his throat.
He's giving the hot Tua and spitting on that.
So
Yeah,
what
Dale
is
Jr. is Dale's becoming a hardcore sellout these days.
So what is Heim doing next year? Is he?
Who the fuck knows?
Nothing.
They haven't revealed.
Nobody
that yet?
knows right now.
I don't even know if Heim knows. He's not back in the 11.
Oh
Which
yeah.
is
Bro made
ridiculous
Ty
to
Gibbs
not-
so salty about an ARCA race in 2021 that he can't get a Gibbs ride.
even
So
though he's
this is a
better
hot
than
take.
Gibbs.
We joke about nepotism in NASCAR. The only true definition of nepotism is Ty Gibbs.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Because Austin Dillon can drive.
He is
He's
a
got-
Daytona 500 winner, a Coke 600.
Coke 600 winner.
Daytona
Yeah.
500.
Richmond he seems to be fucking king shit of.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't get Ty Gibbs. Noah Gregson's got given less chances than him for what? Half a corner at Phoenix in 2022.
Pretty
I
much.
know Ethan, you said this quite a while ago, and I agree with it 100%, that Noah could have made a good career out of being in the Xfinity series.
I think so. I also think Noah can drive a race car in the Cup Series. I just don't think
Series? Cup
Series?
Series?
Cup Series. I don't think he.
Cup Series.
I don't think he's ever going to be primed for success. I would like to see Noah. I don't know. I would like to see him go back to JRM and win titles there, but man, there's no room for him.
No.
There's no room in Xfinity. It's Cup or
No.
bust. It's Cup or trucks for him, and I think trucks is as good as bust for him. I don't know. I don't know what front row does next year. I hope they keep him, but if push comes to shove, I think they're going to stick with Gilliland and Zane Smith.
Oh god, yeah.
They're running it back if they don't lose their team because of the lawsuit.
What
They've
else?
already
Parker
confirmed
Retzlaff.
that.
So I was so incredibly wrong about the 99. I was convinced it was Connor Mozak. It's not. Parker Retzlaff in the most lateral move I've ever seen in NASCAR racing.
Fuck it, eat it.
He moves from a mid-pack team to a lower mid-pack. Not even mid-pack. Alpha Prime Racing is like upper mid-pack
Yeah.
to a lower mid-pack team.
I can't even
Yeah.
really honestly keep track of most of the Xfinity teams because it's just fucking weird names.
Yeah. Well, like, I think the only other one we got is Ryan Ellis. And the Young's Motorsports is opening up a second full-time car,
Young.
PO2. Good for Ryan Ellis. He seems like a decent guy.
Yeah.
He's quick.
We have hero cards of his.
Yeah, he's quicker.
Just waiting
We'll
for
talk about
Skylar to
trucks
start talking
quickly.
about Brent Cruz.
Booze, Bruce, and Cruz.
We'll talk about one interesting truck development.
Brent Cruz.
I have a
Shut the
suspicion,
fuck
people.
up.
I have a suspicion, people. And me and Jimmy are only going off speculation because of what is public knowledge.
Oh, no, we're not talking about this. We're not talking about this.
Yes, we are, because he says we're not talking about it.
Yeah, we already started talking about it,
Yeah.
so you can't.
All right,
Can't
I'm
leave us
just going to
hanging.
shut the fuck up for this.
Jimmy was the one that asked this question, right? On a Patreon, on a public podcast, so now he's afraid. Yeah, I guess we won't talk about it then. I guess it's okay to be talked about everywhere but other than here. That's okay.
Come on.
It's all right.
Alright, fine, talk about it. I won't talk about it myself.
No, it's fine.
but You guys can go for it.
You guys are a
Nope.
bunch of pussies.
I'm not the pussy here. No.
Alright, word.
Max Verstappen didn't win, but he finished third, right, Terry?
Third, yes.
Third from the pit
Yeah.
lane.
Yeah, pit lane to third.
Not good enough. Lando Norris is going to win the title, and that's about it for Formula One.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
Ethan, are you real proud of your sleeper pick for F1 this week, or what?
Who was it?
Gabriel Bortoletto.
Why would it happen?
Oh. He had a rough weekend.
Yeah, rough's a word for it.
I didn't get to see anything from F1 this weekend because it just, well, no, sorry, I
Dude,
did
I
get to see like highlights, but it never recorded on TV, and I was busy Sunday, so I never got to watch it.
Yeah, I missed the first half of the race. By the time I turned the TV on, I just seen both Ferraris. Right? I was just like, well, isn't that fucking wonderful?
Like, you've got to be depressed to be a Ferrari and a Browns fan.
We're the Cleveland Browns.
Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
Punts.
if you're ever gonna pick a team to root for, find out what Skylar is rooting for, and don't
Just do the exact opposite.
Yeah, exactly. You'll live a much happier life.
I cheer for the Leafs without cheering for the Leafs.
Fuck,
In
you're
other
the
news,
reason the Leafs haven't fucking won nothing.
Alright, fair enough. In other news, we have started to see some schedules get released for the 2026 season. Just this week, we've seen the Milton Cat American Canadian Tour schedule get released. White Mountain Motorsports Park has released their schedule. The Modified Racing Series, they are finalizing their schedule. Then we've also got Monadnock Speedway released their full schedule for 2026, including, I believe it's 10 dates for the new division of the Pro 4 Modifieds, who are going to be a weekly NASCAR series there, starting in 2026 and beyond. So congratulations to the Pro 4 Modifieds, who I did work closely with at the end of this year, on getting a home track, that's huge for that series as they are trying to regrow it. Little bit of, we'll talk ACT here for a quick second. Let me just re-pull up
Jimmy's
the schedule
favorite series.
Shut the fuck up, Skylar. So the schedule, they start off their year at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the Northeast Classic. Then they go for the Governor's Cup at Lee USA Speedway. Then we come to Vermont with the 28th annual Community Bank 150 at Thunder Road. Then we got Star Speedway. Then we go to Groveton. Then we're at the Spring Green 126 at Seekonk Speedway. Skylar, thoughts on Seekonk?
Good track. We love it.
All right. Anyways, then we got 2 races up in your guys' territory. We go to Chaudière and oh my god, how the hell do you say this? Mominy! That's what it is. We go to Autodrome
yeah.
Chaudière and then Autodrome Mominy.
Yes, that was ending for the Canada Series this year.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, they hosted the finale.
No shit. So, a couple of photographers I work closely with, Mark and Mayor Cody. Great father-son duo. They work great together. Awesome guys. They are the official photographers, as far as I know, for ACT, and they love it up there. Great place. And then we got the 10,000 to win Milton Cat Midsummer Classic 250 at the White Mountain Motorsport Park, which I was the first time attending it for myself this past year, and hell of a race it was, honestly, between Jesse Switzer, Caden Fisher, Raphael Lassard, DJ Shaw, all those guys kicking ass, and Lassard came out on top. And then we have the
Edmonton
Pine
scores! Skylar!
What?
Canada did something!
Oh my god, did Canada do something?
Oh my god, Canada scored.
Canada.
Oh. Sorry, go back to
What happened?
Long live the Oilers.
The Edmonton game in the mirror in my room or on the. It's actually a Bobby Labonte signed fire suit from his championship. That was fantastic. Anyway, sorry.
Bouchard scored. Okay.
Am I good?
You're good.
Okay, I don't know if I am or not. But
are.
anyways, then we're on to, this is now the weekend after Loudon. It is the Oxford 250 weekend, which to be determined whether we'll be there or not. You got the Pine Tree State 125 at Oxford Plains Speedway. Then you've got the 48th annual Labor Day Classic 200 presented by East Rise Credit Union at Thunder Road. Then you go for the 40th annual Fall Foliage 200 also, which will be at the White Mountain Motorsport Park presented by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Then you have the famous, I love this event, and I hope to God I can get back there this year, which really good chance I do. The Vermont Milk Bowl. I love this goddamn race so much. Great race. We saw historic winnings this year from Marcel Gravel and that whole 86 team, even though it was a 75. Pete Fecto throwback this year. Badass car, awesome race. Got qualifying day Saturday, and then the 64th annual Vermont Milk Bowl presented by Northfield Savings Bank, which is a non-points race for ACT. And then you got Oktoberfest at Lee USA Speedway. And then to close out the season once again at the Seekonk Speedway on Saturday, October 24th, the Haunted 100. So that's your 2026 Milk Cat American Canadian Tour schedule. So we'll see how that plays out. See where we can and cannot get to there. Then we'll jump over to the White Mountain Motorsport Park, which more than likely will not be my home next year, just due to conflicting schedules and whatnot, but good chance I'll still make a handful of events up there. Good amount of Pro All-Star Series events there. Bringing back the Walls Ford Platinum Series, which will include the Springboard 100, the Kankamangas 150, and to close it out, the Leaf Peepers 100. And then you've also got a couple of Milk Cat American Canadian Tour events there. Obviously, you got the Fall Foliage 200, you're also going to have the... Where the fuck is it on here? It's somewhere else on here. Ah, there it is. The 9th annual Milton Cat Midsummer Class of 250, 10 grand to win. The NASCAR Wheel Modified Tour comes back for the 3rd rendition of the Thunder in the Mountains 200. And then the
Thunder.
Modified Racing Series is making their debut at White Mountain with the White Mountain 100. So that's going to be cool. They've got the Pro Truck Challenge coming back for the Northern 55, I think, is the name of the race. Couldn't really tell you. Yeah, no, it's going to be seems like it's going to be a pretty good season up at White Mountain. Yeah.
White
So,
Mountain.
excited for that season to get all kicked off and finalize my schedule, which I will announce on here when that is pretty damn near complete.
Figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting on other people. Believe that is... Oh, no, we got Monadnock. Let me pull that up real quick. Yeah. What the hell? I think I just clicked on the wrong link. I did. Ah, there we go. Same post, wrong thing. So, Monadnock, they've got a good amount of weekly shows beginning on April 25th with their 2026 season opener. Jeez, they use some weird site. The way they have this set up, I don't like it. But I know they do have tour type open stuff this year. Obviously the Pro 4s are going to be there a good bit. I believe, yep, Granite State Pro Stocks are there on July 25th. And then I don't think Wheeling is going back this year. Yeah, I don't see NASCAR Wheel Modified Tour on there at all this year. After they had, what was it, Ethan? 3 shows there last year?
Where's that?
Monadnock.
Wheeling?
Yes.
Yeah, they had the double header, and then they had a standalone event. The Cheshire race was that was one of, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so that's cool to see. And then I believe that's all we have for 2026 schedule talks right now.
All I know is the Canada Series is coming back to Riverside, so I have a reason to go again.
Whoa, Riverside.
Woohoo!
So here we go. We got another cool little tidbit here. Pro Forest actually released their schedule as well, which I completely forgot about. That got released today by Pro Force president Tim Thibodeau. Great to work with Tim at the end of this year. So their 2020 skits. Wow. 2026 New England Pro 4 Modified Tour schedule. You've got, obviously, Monadnock is their home track, so that's primarily what the schedule is. So you'll hear a lot of it. You got Monadnock to start out the year, followed by Monadnock again. Then you got Star Speedway, Monadnock, White Mountain. Then you've got Monadnock again. And then once you get to the next race is at Monadnock for twin 20-lap features, followed up by Monadnock. And then Labor Day weekend, they are at Thunder Road, followed by Monadnock. And that concludes their season at Monadnock Speedway down in Winchester, New Hampshire. Holy hell. Then they are at Thompson Speedway Motorsport Park for the World Series of Asphalt Racing, where they'll be running the, make sure I'm reading this right, Harry Corfus Jr. Memorial Race. I probably butchered the shit out of that. And then they will also be at Lee USA Speedway for Oktoberfest. And then finish out their year at Claremont Speedway once again, which is that'll be cool. I'm excited for it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Type
Like I
shit.
said, I'm just excited for Riverside and
No
Canada
Wiscasset
Series.
this year.
Because last year I didn't know if we'd have a fucking Canada Series because there was races where like 8 cars showed up.
8-car
Pretty
races.
rough year. Oh fuck yeah, it was a rough year last year. Because they're not with TSN anymore for broadcasting. They're with fucking Rev TV, and the
Yeah.
broadcasting is just
Well,
awful.
Isn't trucks on CTV Speed or whatever?
Well, I mean, they just rebroadcast it from Fox, but yes.
Well, that's all
We
we
were able
friggin'
to
do for our
watch.
sports anyway. We just rebroadcast
Yeah,
the
it's all
American
just
broadcast
rebroadcast,
just
which
on
is
Canadian
nice
TV.
which is nice because for most cup races, they're all on TSN. I don't have to go looking. There's been a couple that were on USA.
Yeah, I
but
think
we
the
don't
only
get
time they put cup races off TSN is when there's no room because of March Madness. So we do get lucky there.
Yeah, and then we actually lost out on a lot of Xfinity races last year. Like we didn't get to me and Dad didn't get to see the last
I had them
3
all
or
on
4.
TSN Plus, so if I was home, I could always tune it in.
Yeah, no, I couldn't watch like we couldn't even watch the finale
Yeah, that's kind of gay.
because usually
I
it's
don't really
on.
think you missed that much.
I still would have liked to have seen it because I have no fucking idea how strategy went or anything. I never got to see anything apart from
Yeah,
'cause
the
we were
more
at
it night went to night, the more Jesse Love's car just rose to the occasion. It
because
was like
we
15th
ended
to
up
like first to the end of the night.
yeah because we were at our four-wheeling camp that night. So actually, well, that was the night the Blue Jays were on. So we
Goddamn
listened to
Blue
that on the
Jays.
radio. That was hell for me because I don't know baseball at all. I didn't know who was pitching at the end because I don't know the players, and they were only talking by players' names. And then next thing you know, like the LA Dodgers. Shit, that was a waste of fucking time. But no, I didn't know anything about what was going on in the Xfinity race at all. Especially when I got home, it was just like,
You got to get
where
Sirius
the hell did
XM
he
or
win?
something.
There's no signal up at the camp. There's no.
I
No.
guess, yes.
There's
Just
nothing
get
up there.
service.
Yeah, it would cost us a shit ton of money to do that. But no, it was. I'm just like I said. I'm happy to have a Canada series still, because it was rough watching it on Rev. it was some of the most god awful broadcasting. And then I watched TNT this year. TNT wasn't great.
The Chicago Street Course was the most awful broadcast I've watched in a while, and we've had to watch Fox.
Fox was the usual not great self.
Someone nails their their quarter panel into the fence. Meanwhile, Kevin Harvick, well, he yeeted that thing right into the fence, and it got real lit once he hit the wall.
He's
Good
been
old
hanging
Kevin
around
Harvick.
his kid too much.
Just wait till
Which
he
Grancy,
drops
are
a
you supposed to hang
6-7
around
during
your-
the Daytona 500.
Oh, I'm
God.
gonna fucking just absolutely
Yeah.
just kill myself if that
The Hendrick
happens.
Motorsports teammates running 6-7. You get it?
Yep, he's running
No,
about 6-7
no,
car
no,
lengths
Kevin.
off his teammate.
No, Kevin, we don't.
Oh, they're probably
get
talking
it.
about Alex Bowman then.
Yeah, Alex Bowman, he's 6-7 car lengths off the pack.
Poor Alex Bowman.
No, that's Cody Ware.
Cody Underwear.
Yeah, that's a topic for another day.
Don't diss Lil
Cody
Dill
Ware.
from J Ville's driver, man.
Dude, Cody Ware could probably get a whole episode to himself.
Yeah, the whole episode's just goddamn Cody Ware, goddamn it.
Dedicated to shitting on Cody Ware.
And it's Cody Ware again.
Delta and Mike Joy, and it's Cody Ware. Caution.
Yellow flag, turn 3. Cody Ware.
And it's Cody Ware again. Oh my.
Oh my.
Do we want to move into
Do we want to move
football?
into football?
Some football.
Football?
Ethan even here?
All I know is the Browns suck.
Why do I hear myself echoing? Okay, I don't anymore.
Sure.
Good.
Ethan, are you here?
Ethan fell asleep.
He's either touching himself or I don't know.
Having a wank.
Just rubbing one out real quick.
Skylar, how far away from Riverside are you now that you're in Moncton?
2 hours, probably, give or take.
You talk about the Everton talk first so that we can respond to say,
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
And we're the
okay?
Cleveland
You're actually
Browns.
you're shorter of a drive from Moncton than we are from Bridgewater to Riverside.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah. So that's not bad.
Oh, no, not too shabby. I live about 20 minutes from Petty.
Yeah, that's true. You can get to see some good pro stock races.
Like Dale Earnhardt raced there back in the 80s.
Did he? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, I think Bobby Allison was supposed to race, and then he got injured, so freaking Dale Earnhardt came along to race in New Brunswick.
Yeah, okay, Petty definitely isn't that far. I think we have plans to possibly go to Jesus, what's the one called over in Charlotte or Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island?
Oyster Bed?
Oyster Bed, yeah. We're thinking about going over there for a weekend to go to Oyster Bed.
Man, I haven't been to PEI since like 2008.
I haven't been there since I was like 3.
Yeah, there ain't much to see other than potatoes.
Yeah, it would have been sweet when we were over in Newfoundland if there was a race over there, because I know they did a lot to that track and then ran like 2 races in the Canada Series, and that was it.
Yeah, they had a doubleheader weekend out there, didn't they?
I think so. It was a couple years ago.
Oh God, what's the name of that place called?
I can't remember. Thunder.
Oh, geez, Thunder Road's on the road, Jimmy.
Yay.
Thunder Road.
Oval.
Do the safety car drivers in the Canada Series like to spear into beach drivers?
That's incredible.
Oh my god, dude.
He
That
just yeeted over there in that fucking Subaru. Eastbound International Speedway.
Eastbound or down, boot it up and truck it.
Up and trucking. Where is that? That's okay. So that's if we would have went. Okay, so when I was in Newfoundland, if we would have decided to go from where we were staying the whole time to St. John's, is right along the highway.
Eastbound International. That's the name of it.
Yeah, it's right alongside the Trans Canada.
Old Dirty Diane.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. So I just came across Haley Deegan's 2021 driver's suit from SRX. We're gonna have to cut that one out to be determined.
Allegedly.
Christ.
Yeah. Her alleged nudes.
Her OnlyFans.
Yeah, racing's not working out.
Ran 3 races and the thing sold for $1,000. Jesus.
A lot of sweating in that fire suit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it washed? Because if it was washed, then that's probably
Washing it significantly lowers the value.
Yeah. Does it smell like swamp crotch?
Why's this got this fishy smell
First
to it?
Jeez,
episode.
it's really
here,
fishy
we're
down
getting
here,
this
boys.
Podcast taken off.
Looking like Oyster Bed Speedway out here.
Smelling like a fucking haddock fillet down
Oh God.
Fuck. That's great. Skylar, you gotta post this to the Instagram.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be one of our clips for the week.
Oh my God.
Make sure you add in that Jimmy tried to buy Tony Brightinger's used C insert at Lime Rock.
On
Wait,
eBay.
hold on. All you see is Jimmy buy.
Let me buy that thing.
He just walks around it constantly, and all you hear is, "Oh yeah,"
Snorting that
He's
thing.
just constantly sniffing it.
You look up one day and he's gonna be tongue deep in that fucking thing.
Oh my God, boys, this podcast has gone off the rails.
Oh boy.
I'm ready for football whenever you guys are.
Yeah, I think we should move on to
my
football
God.
before we cancel ourselves here.
Actually, I would be remiss if on this time, in this place, with my background, I didn't mention the tragedy that happened many years ago on Monday.
Oh shit.
Rest in peace to the 29 souls on the Edmund Fitzgerald.
And Gordon Lightfoot.
That is only the second worst wreck to happen off Lake Superior. The next closest, Ohio State football.
Yeah.
Anyway,
See you in the national championship.
Texas? No, you won't. Sorry. Texas ain't making the playoffs, idiot. They shouldn't. They don't deserve to.
Yeah, they haven't been great. But anyways, let's get on to
That
some
being said,
football.
they beat more ranked opponents than Ohio.
National Football League action. Who wants to talk about the Thursday night shit show?
I will.
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna hop into a fucking iRace.
Oh man,
The
You can do whatever.
second, the
I
second,
could care less
the-
about
the second week in a row that we have had an iRace on during the podcast.
Well, what the fuck?
Listen,
am I
I'm not
talk
gonna
about with
deny
football?
Raiders and
I'm not-
Broncos.
I'm not gonna deny that I haven't been iRacing during this episode.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I've just been doing dick around test sessions.
You doing
The Raiders played
Little
the.
game.
I guess technically the Raiders played the Broncos, but realistically, I don't even know what happened. Both quarterbacks
Geno
played
Smith.
like that.
And
Geno Smith
Bo
did
Nix.
not throw the touchdown.
He did
for
not
that
throw
team
the
anyway.
football.
Did Bo Nix even get it? Yeah, Bo Nix got one touchdown, 2 ends. Somehow on a field where Bo Nix and Geno Smith both played, Bo Nix was the worst quarterback.
Did you just say Bonix?
Bo Nix.
You can call him whatever you want, bud.
Mo
I call him an
Picks.
idiot.
So Bonix. That's quite.
Let's go through just scoring drives. There were 3.
Yeah, let's do a Drew Allen recap. We punt, we punt, we punt. No, we punt.
No, there was a field goal, a touchdown, and another touchdown. That was the football game. It was by far the worst Thursday night game of the year,
And
and
that's
it is
saying
exactly
something.
what I expect. No, we've had some good Thursday night games.
Yeah, we've had some good ones, but there's also been some rough ones.
I watched this game. Also, my last thing on the Raiders. All roads lead back to Aiden O'Connell.
And Kenny Pickett.
Sure. And probably this being the only year Pete Carroll coaches that team.
P Diddy.
Thank you. Probably getting yoinked.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
The Falcons played the Colts. The Colts are ass. The Colts are back to where the Colts should be in the NFL.
Stop.
Daniel Jones, boy howdy.
Howdy,
threw for-
Danny.
A touchdown and an Jonathan Taylor scored the other 3 touchdowns.
What? No way.
What?
I
No
don't know.
way.
Michael Penis Jr.
Ass.
He was asked.
Michael Penis.
Michael Penis Jr.
Oh.
The Colts beat the Falcons. Not that it fucking matters anymore because the Colts are without a quarterback again. Start Anthony Richardson at this point. The Saints played the Panthers. NFC South, most inconsistent football league in America.
Tyler Show did actually play pretty decent, to be fair to him.
Yeah, well, I guess. But Chris Olave also helps. It's a wonder what happens when Chris Olave gets not thrown hospital balls.
Really, though.
The Giants played the Bears. Jackson Dart's dead.
Dayball's gone.
Wait, Ethan,
Yeah.
Ethan, you know what we get? Remember?
Oh,
Jameis.
Yes.
Jameis Winston, it has been confirmed by the interim head coach, will be your starter Sunday night versus the Green Bay Packers.
If Dart's not cleared.
No, Jackson can't play.
Damn.
So Jameis is starting. Thank God.
Thank God.
Imagine if we had Jameis Winston in the same backfield as Cam Scatterbo.
The horses prepare for battle, but victory comes from the Lord.
So my question is,
let's keep it a buck here. This just means the Giants are going to lose, but it's going to be cooler.
Terry, what's
Hell
your
yeah.
my
question?
question is why are the Green Bay guys, what are they packing?
Cheese
What?
and losses.
Cheese.
Not dick.
They're the
They're-
Packers. What are they packing?
So the name comes from
Yeah.
the history of bratwurst in Wisconsin. So it is in essence sausage packers, which is what that area is known for.
Sounds a little gay.
Sausage.
Little Packers trivia. And the Packers are the only NFL team to be owned by a collective group of citizens. It's a people organization, not a family-run business.
Which makes them very respectable, to be honest.
Which is why I have a soft spot for the Green Bay Packers.
The Green Bay
Caleb Williams
Packers.
played really good. This is about what I expect from Caleb Williams. I know we're going to talk about Drake May being this flashy guy.
Flashy.
Caleb Williams is doing is just as impressive. I think he's doing it with a lot less, and he's doing it with the Bears, who've
The
never been
Bears.
good. So
No, they have a Super Bowl.
From
okay, New
2007.
England has 6, and they won their last one in 2018.
Cool.
Kill.
Good on him. Caleb Williams. Romo Dunze showed up today.
Romo
Yeah.
Dunze.
6 receptions for 1 touchdown, 86 receiving yards, averaged 14 and a half yards a catch. Tyrone Tracy was the best rushing player, the only rushing player for the Giants. And I'm assuming Wandale. Nope, Darius Slayton, 4 receptions for 89 yards.
That motherfucker's
Average.
still alive.
He averaged 22 yards a play.
Here's
So,
some news you boys will like. Mike Vrabel
Well-
has said Travion Henderson is expected to get a big load of reps on Thursday night against the Jets.
he's also going to be
Oh, the
relegated.
fucking Jets.
He's going back to running back too once Ramondre's healthy.
Yeah, but if he's playing the Jets and if he plays them like he did against Tampa on Sunday, he's putting up like 350 yards.
I don't know. We'll get to that game in a minute. So at one point I tuned into the Jacksonville game, and the announcer said it was a blowout by the Jags against the Texans. The Texans won. I don't even know who. Trevor Lawrence is ass. He's so fucking god awful, and the fact that people keep making excuses for him is honestly annoying.
Travis
He
Hunter out for the
plays-
season as well too.
Yeah, I called that actually. I am going to say this. I've called this since the draft. He was never going to stay healthy. But that doesn't have anything to do with Trevor Lawrence. Because Trevor Lawrence still has really good wide receivers. I'm just trying to find his stats here. They're so garbage. I have to scroll down. Yeah, fucking 158 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Like, oh, I forgot Jacoby Myers. Yeah, he's got Jacoby Myers. What is his excuse?
Jacoby.
What are
It ain't
When are the
college
Jag-
anymore.
when are the Jags just going to cut their losses with him and draft a quarterback?
Time will tell.
Like, it's over. He's had like 3 good games his entire NFL career. They were all 3 years ago. On the other hand, Davis Mills, for some reason, had 292 passing yards for 2 touchdowns and an interception. 60% completion percentage. Pretty good. What else? Oh. So I also, if you listen back, I did make a point to say the Bills-Dolphins game was close in Loudon, so just keep an eye on that. Well, this was not close.
Well, they fired their GM and they became good.
Yeah. No. No, because Tua still threw 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Turn the ball over.
He
I think this is more about the Bills underperforming than it was the Dolphins overperforming.
right.
I took them off
I'm
our
not
power
really-
rankings this week because I was ashamed of the Buffalo Bills.
I am not entirely sure where the Bills' problems lie.
Defense.
Yeah, but on paper, I mean, you have Joey Bosa. You have good corners, realistically. On paper, I mean, they're a good football team. But they're looking like if they play the Jets, I don't know, man. Buffalo might be back to being the worst team in the East.
Yeah, but there's the Jets and the Dolphins.
The Jets, the Dolphins are better than them.
If they play like they did last Sunday,
Yeah, the Dolphins are better. The Jets have been good too. Because Cleveland, while their offense is dog shit, their defense is not dog shit.
our special teams is dog shit, though.
The defense is literally it. The Browns have a good defense,
I
a
heard
really good defense.
I heard a theory the other day. Why don't we just combine the Cincinnati offense and the Cleveland defense and just make the Ohio team?
They would win a Super Bowl, but however, my argument to that is you put any 2 NFL teams together and they'll win a Super Bowl. Except maybe the Jets. The Jets.
Dolphins together.
No, the whose defense sucks?
Dallas.
Dallas defense and the Jets offense probably wouldn't win a title. Other than that, I think you combine any NFL teams that don't involve the Jets, and you probably win a Super Bowl.
Just put Brees Hall on the Patriots or something.
Yeah, Travion, you're 3rd on the depth chart now.
Yeah, get shit on, bud.
So, JJ McCarthy played like shit.
He had to play hero ball and it didn't work out. That's basically how I see JJ McCarthy in this game.
Yeah, because Lamar Jackson's also not that great, but he's back.
He can run.
He is there, I guess.
Oh yeah, Jimmy. Lamar didn't practice today.
Oh no, what a shame. I'm one step closer to the first overall pick in our fantasy draft next year. Oh,
Well,
whatever will I do?
But it was also stated that that was just a precaution. He's expected to fully practice tomorrow.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, oh no, that's awesome.
If the Ravens come back from the hole they were in, it will be NFL history. I want to make that clear. So make the playoffs after their start.
Jimmy, you're
Very
projected to beat
tough.
Thatcher at the moment.
I'm projected to beat Kaysen.
I hope you would.
Really?
The Jets and the Browns played football. That was the game.
It did happen.
I don't know how people look at how Dylan Gabriel's playing and continue to say he's the problem.
The whole offense is the problem, really. Although Quinshawn's like the only person you can point to and say he's not the problem.
Well, Dylan Gabriel, how do you even say that? How?
You know,
Explain this to me.
I mean,
Because
Dylan
Dylan
Gabriel don't
Gabriel-
have much to work with. I'll give him that.
He was 17 for 32, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
And he didn't have to play hero ball, which works to his favor.
He was sacked 6 times for 40 out of 47 snaps.
Yeah, it shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be. The O-line ain't
Fields,
great.
Justin Fields, however, you, sir, are
Bussin'.
only a starter because Tyrod Taylor is the backup.
He's better start learning
Tyrod Taylor.
meow.
Guangdong
So Justin
Tigers.
Fields only tried throwing the ball 11 times. He completed 6 of those passes. So let me reiterate this. The winning quarterback completed 6 passes Sunday. 6 passes. And one of those passes was a touchdown. But the 7th mystical completion was an interception.
Yep, 2 special team touchdowns.
He is so bad. It is frustrating.
Yeah, that was a rough performance from Fields, and they still somehow won the game. I honestly wouldn't. I don't know. Well, the Jets play New England tomorrow. I just realized that. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tyrod Taylor's the starter after next week.
Man,
He actually was supposed to be the starter for that Cincinnati game, but then he got hurt in training.
what's Stetson Bennett? Well, where's he?
Rams, I believe.
Should have tried to trade for Stetson Bennett.
I wouldn't have hated it.
I wouldn't either. I think he's just not been given a fair shot, but whatever. Cardinals Seahawks. That was a blowout. So
Not
these
talking
next
about the
2
other
games,
game.
I texted Skylar. Was it you I texted or was it June?
I don't know.
Oh no, you
Okay.
text me like every day.
All of these were 40 something to 20 something losses.
Yeah. Literally,
Seahawks-
the Seahawks and the Lions game were literally the exact same score. Terry, are
Seahawks-
you good?
What? Huh?
Terry's dead.
Brian from Family Guy died.
Oh.
Seahawks
Just
beat the
depressed.
piss out of the Cardinals. Sam Darnold, however, still managed to play a shitty game.
Your mom managed to play a shitty game.
Terry, go back to driving your little fucking Pornhub car around.
Hey,
Rams versus 49ers.
have you know it's an OnlyFans car?
Yeah, you would pay for that kind of shit.
An OnlyFans monster in
Dude,
his car.
why pay for it when you could just Google it and get it for free?
Reddit.
Twitter.
Okay then.
Matthew Stafford is having an MVP season.
Ethan's out here still trying to talk football. We're just talking about how we get our OnlyFans stuff for free.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, men. Woo.
Be a man.
Anyway.
Anyway.
We
Fuck you,
are
Ethan.
off topic.
No, you don't say.
Hold up.
Make that your Instagram fucking clip too.
Why? Alright, sorry to interrupt, Ethan.
No, it's okay.
Just shit their fucking fur.
Matt Stafford's having an MVP season. He's got, what are even his stats? Let me double check this. But his stats for the year are 2,427 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, 114 passes, 2 interceptions. He should easily be the runaway favorite for MVP, but he's not. So he also put up stupid numbers for me in fantasy.
You're welcome.
You.
Thank you, Skylar. I love you.
Fuck.
Thanks for
You.
Pukin, or not Pukin, Mecca.
Emeka Abuka. Yep. No problem, buddy. 49ers. I don't really know. I'm confused. I thought they were better than that. Mac Jones still played really good. That one interception, I was watching this game. It was one of those that it really was the receiver's fault.
Yeah, Mac
He
did
still-
have like 300 yards.
Yeah, he had 319 yards, 3 touchdowns. It's just it wasn't enough for the to beat the Rams. Devontae Adams went off. He had 6 receptions for 77 yards and a touchdown. Kyron Williams had 2 touchdowns, 73 yards. So in total, there were 6 touchdowns made by the Rams offense, and I don't think they turned the ball over. If I remember right.
The Rams?
Did they?
I don't recall. I believe Matt Stafford had 4 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah, the Rams did not turn the football over a singular time. So, the Lions and the Commanders, this was just a stupid game. A lot of bullshit surrounding this game that wasn't football related. You had a fan try to kick the shit out of a long snapper. You had Amon-Ra doing what he does best, pissing off someone when the cameras aren't around. Then when the cameras are around, he gets beaten to shit and then plays the victim card. Jane Daniels is out, so Marcus Mariota's in at quarterback. He also played all right. He had 213 yards for 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Krosky Merritt is certifiably ass.
I have him now.
Yeah, you should have asked me.
Traded James Cook. You're welcome, Ethan.
Uh-huh. Yep, you should have asked me. I could have helped you.
Yeah, whatever.
You have Bucky Irving in that. You got Bucky Irving in that trade.
I did.
Lucky.
So there were a lot of
That was the moment I knew Jimmy was tanking.
What? No.
No.
5 touchdowns by Detroit, 3 by Jared, 1 by Jahmyr Gibbs, and then 1 by Jameis Williams. Jameis Williams had a game, 119 yards on 6 receptions.
We live in a world where the president called an NFL touchdown.
Yeah,
Don't
what
even
the
get-
fuck was that?
Don't even get me started. I'm not talking about that. Just, that's all
Would you
Washington.
rather see that, or would you rather see Tony Romo?
Tony Romo.
Jim. I don't know, Jim. Oh.
Sure, we
Now
can
here's a
separate
guy
sports.
who really needs to talk about the Chargers game.
The further we can separate sports from politics, the better, but whatever.
Truth.
Anyways.
The Commanders are going in the opposite direction. I can't say that word. We forgot the Pats game.
I was going to say, I can't believe you forgot about the Pats game or didn't talk about it.
I am both happy and disappointed at the same time. Drake May,
The May of Drake.
I don't know. I'm a little more pessimistic than other people when I see him throw the same bullshit interception every game for the last year. It becomes less of a he's a rookie thing and more of a he doesn't make good choices.
Or he doesn't
So-
make the good choice in that scenario.
Yeah, well, so okay.
Oh my god, sorry. It's time to
You
coach it out of
made
him.
one bad decision and not falling on a football, and look what happened.
Really
Pete
though.
Carroll didn't run the ball at the 1 yard line. That was one interception.
Malcolm Butler.
I'm just saying, he can definitely throw the ball, but I still worry about his decision making skills.
Very
But
fair.
on the other side, Travion Henderson went off. Mac Hollins had a 106-yard game. Good for him.
Don't remind me.
Oh yeah, you had him on your bench, didn't you?
Take that as a yes.
Yeah. I'll take that as a yes. Baker Mayfield was still the best quarterback on the field by far, though. He threw for more touchdowns. He passed for 273, no interceptions. Get this man some help. Sean Tucker,
Well,
the
everyone
wide.
he does has from help is just injured.
I mean, he's throwing. Tez Johnson's becoming good. I'm happy about that. We love that for the Oregon boy, but Sean Tucker was running back 2 on the fucking depth chart, but he was the best rusher. Don't ask me how that works. Emeka Ibuka went for 115 with 1 touchdown because Christian Gonzalez couldn't cover up a bucket with a fucking tarp today, or that Sunday. He was yeah, I don't even know how that happened. What was he? He was targeted. Where was he? Hold on. Yeah, he was targeted. He let up.
Tampa.
He let up like he let him catch half the passes that were thrown to him, and people are acting like that's good. I don't know.
He's not.
I'm still not completely convinced that the Patriots are a deep playoff threat. I'm still in the AFC, not sure who's the best. It's looking more and more like it's Kansas again. Unfortunately. Indy's going downhill. I want to see more out of the Patriots. Actually, that's a lie. Baltimore. I think right now they're not going to have home field advantage, obviously, for the playoffs. They're too far gone for that, but if they can make the playoffs as like a wild card, I'd be curious to see if Lamar can finally step up when it matters.
He won't.
He won't, probably. Yeah, Patriots are now 8-2. They have beat the Bucks. They beat the Bills. That Bills win looks less and less impressive as the weeks go on.
You know who else they beat?
The Cleveland Browns.
And we're the
We were there.
Cleveland Browns.
The best win is obviously the Bucks win, but again, I don't know. It's weird because watching the game, no one was like worried the Pats weren't going to win when with like 5 minutes left to go, Drake May threw an interception in the end zone rather than making it a 2-score game. And then the Bucks went down and scored. Like if they'd got that onside kick, the Patriots were not winning that football game. I don't know. One of these times, those mistakes are going to cost them.
It will
And I
soon.
want to see what Vrabel does. What is it? Well, there's 2 games left?
Yeah.
So it was just a week of just dog shit primetime games.
Yeah, pretty much.
Steelers and the Chargers played, and I couldn't have given less of a fuck about a football game other than this.
Yeah, that game sucked.
It was terrible. I don't even know how the Chargers scored 25 points. Probably on
touchdowns at the end, pretty much. That was about it.
It was an accident, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Might as well have been.
Do we want to talk more about that, or do we just want to leave that one alone?
Just leave it.
Aaron Rodgers
Just
sucked.
leave it.
Yes. I am confused as to how long they're going to leave Will Howard sitting on the bench, but whatever.
Will Distill.
I want to see him play.
I do too. I believe he's on IR at the moment, but hey,
Nope.
why not chuck him
He
in?
just got activated.
Let's
today.
go. Will Howard, baby.
He's back in the locker room.
Fuck yeah.
What a guy.
Didn't graduate. from Ohio State.
Oh, we didn't.
He's an
He's part-
orange.
What? Orange?
Syracuse. The
Oh.
Syracuse Orange. You dumb shit.
Will Howard?
Yeah.
Really Will from Ohioville.
Yes. Will
Shut
from
up.
the Ohio State University.
The.
Ohio State.
Monday night
They
happened.
suck at football. Yeah. Eagles Packers. Just a really confusing week. Jordan Love sucks fucking dick. The O line sucks dick. Micah Parsons sucks dick. Josh Jacobs sucks cheesy dick.
Cheesy.
Eagles aren't much better. I feel vindicated this year a lot. I made hot takes last year that Saquon Barkley is an average running back behind one of the best O lines we've ever seen in football, and by God was I right. Now that he's back behind a still solid but not like far and away the best offensive line in football, he fucking sucks. He's mid again. He's back to New York.
Now you're in New York.
And Jonathan Taylor's proving me right again because now that the Colts offensive line good, suddenly he's having the best season we've seen. Like, the running back is the most easily replaced position in football. 100%. Elite running backs are a dime a dozen now. It's just if you can get that offensive line to punch those fuckers' holes. The Eagles won, right?
The Eagles did win 10-7.
I want to see Jalen Hurts stats for this game.
Oh,
He completed.
I'm gonna go.
He's gone.
He completed 57.7% of his passes and still only scored 7 points. And he didn't throw an in either, so this fucking guy just sucked at football. Jordan Love. He 0 for 0. No touchdowns, no interceptions. He got
Oh,
him.
Terry did actually leave.
Yep.
Okay.
When we get a second, I do have a rule update that I just came across. Pro All-Star Series, a new rule update has been put into place. A max RPM 6,900 two-barrel carburetor GM steel heads only. This comes after the Austin Terrace disqualification for the past 400. And I'm gonna read this shit word for word. This is exactly how it is in the rulebook. Hey, oh hell.
Oh, Bucky Irving was seen participating in practice Wednesday.
Fucking A, right. The intent of the built engine rule is not to allow a superior car to outperform everybody else. It is to provide a comparable package for those without a crate engine to compete equally. The built engine rule is to allow non-crate motors to run with the crate motors without having a competitive advantage. Based on the opinion of the competition director and the chief tech inspector. That is brand new as of an hour ago. So, yeah. This is all because Austin Terrace ran a Ford motor and blah, 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 blah. Different story from a couple weeks ago. Anyways, proceed back with foosball. Are we on to picks?
I mean, we got the games. We'll go through next week's games, then do our picks. Then I know. All right, Sky, let me pull up.
Well, Jimmy goes first because he's the lowest. Brett got 9 right, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, parlay did not hit. I
I
got
am
that
not getting
text
my green
late
card.
Sunday night. Yeah, not yet. Not yet, at least.
All right. Jimmy, fire
Aye.
away.
All right, motherfuckers. You ready? Because this shit's a rapid fire. 'Cause I'm ready to go to hell to sleep.
Oi.
All right. Give me Patriots and Jesus Christ. Give me the Patriots over the Jets. Poverty Bowl. Give me the Dolphins. Tampa over Buffalo. Green Bay over the Jets or Giants. Whatever New Jersey team Green Bay plays. Give me the Panthers over the Falcons. Give me Chargers over Jags. Chicago over Minnesota. Give me Pittsburgh over Cincinnati. Give me Houston over Tennessee. Give me San Fran over Arizona. Give me Seattle over the Rams. Give me Denver over KC, and give me Baltimore over your god awful Cleveland Browns.
We're the Cleveland Browns.
Give me shut the fuck up.
We're the
Give
Cleveland
me
Browns.
the kill yourself. Respectfully though.
We punt.
Give me the Eagles over the Lions, and Cowboys Raiders on Monday Night Football. What a great game! We got the 2-7 versus the 3-5-1 teams. Great game.
Troy Aikman will go, yeah, the Cowboys fucking suck.
Give me the Raiders.
Oh, he's going against his old tribe.
Fuck yeah, they suck.
All right. Ethan,
What up?
your turn.
Probably go Patriots. Miami. Tampa Bay. New York. Atlanta. Jacksonville. Chicago.
Yep.
Cincinnati. Houston.
Yep.
San Francisco.
Yep.
Rams.
Yep.
Denver by complete accident.
No fault of their own.
Baltimore. The Lions. And the Cowboys.
All right, I gotta pull up the game slate here. Where are we? Okay. So, it's going to be Patriots over Jets. We know this. And Sunday, November 16th. We're going to go... Yeah, we'll go Miami. Falcons. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bucks over Bills. Chargers. Bears. Packers. Bengals. Long live the Flack. Houston. Niners. Rams. Don't know why we're in the late Lindo, but Ravens. Chiefs. And Lions to beat Philly. And we're also going to take the Cowboys over the Raiders. Okay. There we go. Picks locked in. So as it currently stands in the NFL, I lead the way with 71 points. Then it is Ethan with 64, Jimmy with 39, and the guest, aka Brett, with 9. Yeah, I forgot to mention on last week's show, but I did win the NASCAR picks by 2 points over Ethan.
Oh,
Uh,
cheating scum.
Indeed.
well, we're in a fresh slate next year, boys, so it's all good. All
Or
right,
I
Ethan.
will not participate again. All right, sorry, I participated for the Daytona 500.
Ethan, would you
What's
like
up?
would you like to give the people your weekly college football segment?
Honestly, we started really late.
Bro's like, no, I don't want to.
I have to be at work at 6, so
Okay, well,
I cannot.
we'll skip that part. Well, I'll quickly go over. I'll add it here. I'll quickly rapid fire through all this, and we'll wrap it up for the night, boys. Shorter show tonight, which is good too. So yeah, in the college football world, we've seen South Florida beat UTSA. USC took down Northwestern. James Madison took down Marshall. I really need a sneeze. Georgia beat Mississippi State. Texas Tech beat BYU. Indiana beat Penn State in a actually really good game for some reason. Ole Miss beat Citadel. Ohio State, go Bucks, beat Purdue. Miami
Fuck
beat Miami took down Syracuse. Texas A&M beat Missouri. Oregon took down Iowa in a 2-point contest. Vanderbilt took down Auburn. Wake Forest beat number 20 Virginia. Upset alert. California took down Louisville in another upset alert. Notre Dame beat Navy 49-10, and Alabama beat LSU 20-9. This week coming up, on Friday night, we see Louisville take on Clemson, Oregon take on Minnesota, Indiana against Wisconsin, South Florida against Navy, Cincinnati versus Arizona, Texas A&M versus South Carolina, Notre Dame against Pittsburgh, 2 ranked teams in that one, Michigan versus Northwestern, Iowa versus USC, Virginia versus Duke, Oklahoma, Alabama, that looks like a very good game, the 11 versus the 4, App State versus James Madison, UCF versus Texas Tech, North Carolina State versus Miami, Florida, Georgia Tech versus Boston College, NM State versus Tennessee, Utah, Baylor, Florida, Ole Miss, Texas, Georgia, oh boy, UCLA, Ohio State, and TCU versus BYU. All right, NHL recap for the week. As things stand in the Eastern Conference, the Canadiens lead the Atlantic Division, followed by Boston, Ottawa, Tampa, Detroit, Florida, Toronto, and Buffalo. Then it is the Devils, Hurricanes, Penguins, Flyers, Islanders, Rangers, Capitals, and Blue Jackets in the Metropolitan. In the Central, it is Colorado, Dallas, Winnipeg, Chicago, Utah, Minnesota, St. Louis, and Nashville. And in the Pacific, Anaheim leads the way, followed by the Kings, Kraken, Sharks, Golden Knights, Oilers, Canucks, and Flames. And finally, to wrap things up, in the National Basketball Association, the NBA, the Detroit Pistons lead the Eastern Conference, followed by the Knicks, Heat, Cavs, Bucks, and Sixers. In the play-in spots, you have the Bulls, Raptors, Hawks, and Magic. And currently sitting outside the playoffs, you have the Celtics, Hornets, Nets, Pacers, and Wizards. And in the Western Conference, the Thunder lead the way, followed by the Spurs, Nuggets, Lakers, Rockets, and Timberwolves. Play-in spots are held by the Suns, Blazers, Warriors, and Jazz. And in the final 5 spots outside of the playoffs, you have the Grizzlies, Clippers, Kings, Mavericks, and Pelicans. All right, fellas, let's call it a night, shall we say?
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yup.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Touchdowns and Track Limits podcast. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend in your sports viewing experience, and we will see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Here we go, green flag, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys!
Let's go to eat a goddamn snack.